Hey team, welcome back! So, not gonna lie, I'm a little stoked. I'm a little absolutely tizzled. I don't even know what I was gonna try and say there, but that's not important. What is important is, oh my gosh team, we have the time egg. We gotta figure out how to use it. Whatever his name is in here, the robot with the memory transplant. You know the one. He's gonna teach us the secret. Balthasar! On Death Peak, you will find the power to restore life. But to activate this power, the deceased must be important to the time-space continuum. I'm pretty important, right? Ha! James, how you feeling, buddy? And he tells us, hey, bro, you kind of have to have a clone of him, and if you don't, it doesn't work. Get lost. So, fortunately, we already have a clone, and this, I love doing this as Frog, okay? Sorry, we're gonna do this as Frog, because that's why. I love it, okay? We're gonna do this as Frog. Here we go. Oh, Radon, hello! Welcome, thanks for coming back by. How you doing, my guy? Yesterday you submitted the most mid-paper you have ever written. You know what, James? I feel you. I hate writing papers. Not only am I terrible at it, I'm so bad at writing papers, but also I'm not very good at it. And because I know I'm just not that great at it, I wait until the last minute, I build up a bunch of pressure, and then rush a paper out as fast as I can. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to do things. So, you can play with the doll. Not now, because we're doing the thing, but... Hello! Is Crono okay? Oh, Marley still steps forward. That's interesting. Usually it's... I don't usually have Marley in the party, but I thought Frog being up front would do the thing. Tell him to be good, okay? Listen, yes, dear? We'll just borrow this doll, okay? Go right ahead, my dear. Radon, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's crazy in an awesome way. 310k views on one short? Bro, I've been putting out shorts. I don't know, I've put out 113, and I have not gotten... I haven't... Maybe it's just that I don't know how to, I don't know how to make a good short, I guess, is the biggest problem. But I haven't managed to hit whatever I need to hit in order to get... I don't know, something decent in the algorithm? Or, you know, if you replace the word algorithm with audience, you have the real thing. I haven't made anything that just really clicks with an audience, you know, a bigger audience on a wider scale. But, hey, congrats, buddy. I'm glad they worked out for you. Getting a few subs, that's amazing. Hey, memes can be powerful, right? So, James, I have considered it, but I cannot stream to TikTok. You have to have 10,000 followers or 1,000 followers on TikTok before you're able to stream to that platform. But you can't just create an account and stream. You have to already have a bit of an audience. And I do post all my shorts to TikTok. Well, I was posting a lot of my shorts to TikTok, but I didn't really gain any ground, so I kind of stopped bothering with it. I did recently post one, and I had considered posting all of my shorts and catching back up, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But I was thinking about it. It was a consideration, let's call it. But yeah, I'm not able to even monetize on TikTok. You have to have 10,000 followers. Somebody don't go look for it. It's the same thing as my shorts. So if you've seen my shorts, you've seen what's on my TikTok. It's the same thing. Well, if you prefer the TikTok platform, you're more than welcome to go there, I guess. But I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not really worried about the TikTok platform. Besides, it's likely going to get shut down in America before too long anyways. Alright team, so we got those 3 little dolls, and we don't really know it yet, but those dolls are the secret to climbing Death Peak. So we talked to this guy, and he says, walk when the wind dies and hide behind trees when it blows. And he says, look, I'm a tree now. And he grows these 2 trees along the way, which if you don't have them, you definitely won't make it up this ledge. You won't make it up this ledge correctly, I guess. Things are always possible, even if you don't do it the right way. But anyways, that's how you're supposed to get up that ledge. Well, James, yeah, I do appreciate the sentiment. You're more than welcome to. Obviously, I should push it a little bit harder, but gosh, I don't know. Whenever it comes to TikTok, if it grows, it grows, I guess. But I'm not really worried about it. I'm definitely doing better on the YouTube platform. I've got 283 follows over on TikTok, but I don't make shorts consistently enough, and that's a failure on my part. Honestly, I should make more shorts. I should do more stuff, but there's a lot of things I do that I don't think are shorts worthy. And so honestly, part of me defeats myself before I even get started. That's part of the real problem, I think. Need to grow a brain and just start putting out more content, you know, a bunch of more content all the time. That's honestly probably what I should be doing. But I guess I see content, I think no one would subscribe to that. It could hurt my channel, or, you know, my progress, and then I don't post it. Whether or not that's true is to be seen, I guess. The Inferno toss. I gotta see this. It's been a while. Drop kick. Nice. That is so much damage. So, that is almost as strong as the 3D attack, which is one of my favorites. Glacier, really, really strong. Okay, sorry, I got those new abilities and I'm nerding out by them. By them? Yes, no, I know how to speak English. I'm nerding out about them. That's definitely what I'm doing. But anyways, hey guys, thanks for coming by, hanging out. Appreciate you. You guys always get here so early. And that's amazing. Radon, I don't know if you're still here, but I'll have to check out your meme clip, I guess, and give it the updates. Oh, Glacier. Give me this. Ice Water, pretty strong. Glacier, really strong. But it doesn't quite have the AoE that Ice Water does. So, while it is really powerful, it lacks the AoE. You know, what can you do? We're gonna drop kick the heck out of this Lavos spawn here in a bit. Ah. Nice. Oh! Spider-Punk, hello, it's been a little bit. How are you feeling? So, somebody, I could see myself enjoying that briefly. I did watch a tiny little video on it and got an idea of it. I could see myself having fun with it. That's the kind of game that would definitely be fun with friends. But, I guess the real problem is, I'm not a rich man, so a new game coming out doesn't necessarily mean that I can buy it. That's why I spend a lot of time playing my older games. It does perhaps seem like I have a lot of older games, and I guess I do. But this is, you know, 30 plus years of culmination? Yeah, of accumulating, that's the word. And that's why I tend to play those a bunch, because, well, I already have them. I know I can't really afford a bunch of new games, so might as well enjoy the ones I have more than you know, a little bit more. I don't know if we can get, no, we can't get that treasure chest, bummer. I did look at it though, and the massive hordes that you would get to fight look like a good time. To me, that looks awesome. I'd be so into that. Makes me think of Left 4 Dead, but on steroids, kind of. I did not heal before I went into this fight. Something's wrong with my brain. And I used bubble hit instead of drop kick. Oh my gosh, team. I'm definitely not focusing. I'm definitely not focused. Forgive me. I should just hit Slurp Kiss before we all die. Yeah, gosh, somebody, you know, one of these days, I would love to be able to just get new, not even like high AAA games, but new indie games on occasion, and just, hey, this, you know, every Friday we try out some goofy new you know, new indie game that just came out and see if it's worth its weight in dirt or whatever. I think that could be a lot of fun. You know, maybe every Friday we try an indie game out, and if we like it, we go with it a little bit longer. If we don't like it, whatever, we move on to the next thing, whatever that happens to be. Frog, stop what you're doing. Holly, hi. I heard a little doot in the Discord. Noah, being an absolute Giga Chad, trying to get his whammon to you know, move in together. That sounds awesome. You know, I was about to say, James, I did download it. I haven't touched it yet, but I did download it. I installed it today. I actually got locked out of my own Steam account. Okay, I did not heal before the fight starts, and now I'm in a bad way here. We're gonna heal up, and then we'll be fine. Okay. Hey, oh, of course. Dang it. So close. Okay, now I can haste up, and then I'll be fine. I'm so bad at this game. But Spider-Punk, sorry, how are you doing, my guy? Lavos goes, curse you, Lavos. Okay, Slurp Kiss, massive. We heal to sleep, we full heal to HP. We're baller now. Holly, I'm big excited. My video's out. Honestly, it didn't do that great, but I'm okay with that. You know, the first video that we're doing, you can't always release a winner. But honestly, I didn't think that game in particular would be massive to begin with, which is part of why I picked it. I picked it for multiple reasons. One, because I think that it is a game that is better. Getting jacked here. Got hit by the counterattack because of the chaos. Oof. Yeah, Holly, it's done by many accounts way better than any of my other videos. I guess the topic not really strong, but also the I don't know. I guess I could have done better with my thumbnail. You know, always a work in progress. I'll have to figure out how to do better next time. But the thumbnail click-through rating is actually kind of low, but I'll figure it out. I didn't expect this video to be an absolute banger anyways. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Even if this one's not the one, we'll keep going until we find the one, you know? I had the idea for the next potential, and it was a drop kick. Let's drop kick. I'm so done with this guy. We're just gonna drop kick him. I was thinking of Secret of Evermore. It's a Super Nintendo game. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but don't. Okay. I thought Marley was about to attack the shell, and then he was gonna counterattack me, then whomp me with this, and I thought, okay, Slurp Kiss, and then we need to cast another haste. But I don't know. I'm still excited for it. I'm still excited. It's not the greatest work, and I say that because I know I can do better. And I learned a lot along the way, and I'm gonna try to orient that into the next video. I don't know exactly what that's gonna look like, but I know that I want to do better with the next one, you know? Ah, whammin'. One of these we need a Slime Rancher or Fallout New Vegas stream. This might be surprising, but people are still very active in the Fallout New Vegas community. Slime Rancher is probably the same. You know, I've never played Slime Rancher. I did play Fallout New Vegas, and it was a good time. I'd be happy to play both of those. I kind of want to finish this up. We're actually pretty close to the end. Maybe 2 more streams, and then we'll be there. Okay, this is controversial, team, but we're gonna trade some of the team out. Thanks, somebody. I'm glad you think so. This may come as a shock to nobody, but I lack confidence in myself sometimes. I believe that to be a probably a fate that most of us share, even if most of us don't admit it, but sometimes it's hard to have confidence in what you're doing, right? Those guys drop full ethers. That's crazy. That's amazing. Antipod. Antipode? Whatever. You're at the end of Fallout New Vegas. You know, I do have it for the 360, but I don't know if my 360 still works. I'll have to try it out. Honestly, I should redo the thermal paste on it probably and clean the fan. Probably buy a new fan for it would be a good way to go as well. It was purchased in a time whenever I didn't do a whole lot of good cleaning on my consoles. At least not that one. Honestly, whenever I first bought that one, I was very scared to even open it or do anything with it because my first one already red ringed. Oof. The rock hard Cliff, if I heat it up enough, it'll melt, right? Isn't that how it goes? Or beam. Yeah, sure, we'll just do this. I'm sure that's fine. And a heal beam, 3 MP, full party heal, nice. I don't know why, Holly, but whenever I see that little emote there, I always think of like a flexed arm. Maybe that's just silly of me, but it looks like a flexed arm. But yeah, I was so worried about ice tackle, nice. Worried about destroying my my Xbox 360 because that game console was. My Super Nintendo is my favorite game console. Just to be perfectly clear, Super Nintendo, best console. But my 360 was a massive time, I guess is what I want to say. A massive time in my life of gaming. It received so many hours of play. A lot, and this is sad to admit, a lot of Modern Warfare 2 went through that console. Crazy times. A lot of time playing with my buddies, Plants vs. Zombies, and while a lot of games, if I mess up my Super Nintendo, well, I can just get another Super Nintendo. That's not a Super Nintendo, but let's make it a prop. It's a prop. It looks like a Super Nintendo. Anyways, I can get another SNES and plug my same cartridges in. Well, if I damage my Xbox 360 and somehow lose the data on it specifically, that drive, there's a lot of games that I just can't really, like, download back anymore. I guess, so it makes me nervous. Makes me nervous to even mess with it anymore. Which is sad, but it's how I feel. I don't know, that hard drive in it's lived a good life. I should really clone it, I guess, but I don't have just 500 hard drives laying around, you know? I wish I could put an SSD in it, that way no moving parts wouldn't break on me so easily. Oh, this team is actually pretty strong, but kind of slow. And I really need Luca to hurry up and learn Fire 2. Antipod 2, really strong, also much larger AoE. Gosh, Vapor, Plants vs. Zombies. I know it was originally a Flash game, but the first one I played was the 360 version. And it was so good. It was so much fun. My buddy Bill and I, we shared one account. We played on his, and we just kind of played whenever he was busy. I would play the account. Whenever I was busy, he'd play the account. Sometimes we just sat and played together while chatting, you know? And I miss good PopCap, because there was the bad PopCap time. Anyways, we grew the entire tree of whatever it was called, and that was a great time. You know, we did a lot of stuff in that game, and it's I don't know, it's got a permanent place in my heart, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But I think you guys know what I mean. I just worry too much about breaking it. And, you know, I'm quite technical. I understand hardware. I understand how a motherboard works. And, you know, I can look at a motherboard and typically determine the different components on it. Down to, you know, capacitors, MOSFETs, that sort of thing. So it's not like I just don't know my way around a motherboard or anything. I don't know, still just get a little nervous. That thing is very... what is the word I'm looking for? Fragile. It's fragile. It is quite fragile, but I don't know. It's not really fragile. It's just could red ring on me and die. I should have equipped whatever his name is, Robo, with some better stuff. I think Ice Tackle is going to be the best bet here. Let's go! Tackled him with an iceberg. Oh, okay. This is going to be rough, though. Vapor, you got eyeshadow in your hair? Is Froggy here? Froggy Fresh here? No! Let's get a little protect going. Up our Froggy. Yeah, eyeliner in my hair, you know. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, team. Why are you guys freaking out, everyone? It's okay. Everything's okay. But, Holly, Noah, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are here. I missed you guys. Also, Holly, I'm not trying to rush you or anything, but I am really excited. I am really excited. Team, I hired a Holly to make the new artwork for the channel. She's the best artist ever to exist in the world. Holly, I don't know if you're opening up yet, but I know you were planning to open for commission. So guys, if you need some artwork, keep Holly in mind. She's in the Discord. You're welcome to reach out to her. And she'll tell me, "What are you doing this too early?" And she's going to reach over and bop me, but I knew it. Well, just something to keep in mind. Just something to keep in mind. Definitely. I'm going to hit the old Lapis there again, because Luca's about to wreck us. I'm so glad she missed. The way she sits and laughs is amusing to me. Soon. 30. That thing is it's just made of bicep. How do you fight this thing? Look at the shell. It's like a porcupine made of biceps, right? That might be the silliest thing I've said all day. Gosh, and I've hung around my coworkers. Oof. They rubbed off on me a little bit. So Luca's not much for damage. Marley also not much for damage, but if we combine her skills with Robo, we've got some decent DPS. Must be talking too loud. The whamming closed the door on me. I haven't cast haste yet. What's wrong with my brain? Big deeps right there. Oof, big deeps. Nice. Yeah, the whamming closed the door. I don't know. I guess I'm irritating her. She's a teacher. She's got work to do, you know? She can't be having my loud mouth, you know, rattling off and making a bunch of noise. So this, I don't know if it's wise, but I basically just run left the whole time and press up as needed. Maybe that's silly, but it's how I do things, okay? Nice, there we go. You know what, Vapor? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember the first time I called her Whammon instead of, it's wise for me to not use her name, I guess, you know, while streaming or just online in general. So typically I just say the wifey, the Whammon, or whatever, and I tried to make that a thing that I always do, so that way I don't ever slip and call her by her name, even though I've done that 500 bajillion times before. I try not to, but I do sometimes. It's not, I guess, all that difficult, probably, to find my information if someone really wanted to, but that doesn't mean I should be making it easy, you know? It's just part of that. So, the Whammon, rolls off the tongue, sounds a little silly. I'm on board with that, you know? I think it suits my brand. Why do you call her the Whammon? Why do I not? Why would I not call her the Whammon? Whether or not that's accurate is up for debate, but I don't know. I feel it works out reasonably well. By the way, team, thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you're all having a good time. We're about to go try our best to save Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger? Yeah, we're about to use the Chrono Trigger to try and save Crono. But if this video doesn't get enough likes, it may not work. It's based on the power of potential, and we potentially could do the like button, you know, that way farther stuff. Yeah, James is a force to be reckoned with. This is actually a decent training spot because you don't really have to go anywhere, and you can just keep getting more battles. So we're gonna abuse that a teeny tiny bit for just a little bit. Until Luca gets Fire 2, she just doesn't really have anything. I mean, not really. Not even single target. Fire is okay, but it's just not quite fire enough. Fun fact, as long as you don't move... Oh, they stopped spawning. I didn't know they would stop spawning. Usually I just don't fight them. Yeah, James, you know why we don't talk about the last guy? The previous guy? It's because he doesn't exist. He doesn't exist anymore, team. Isn't that scary? Oh, hang on. Let's, Kaiser arm. We got the Giga arm. Because bro's a literal Giga Chad. Do we have anything better than this? I don't. Berserker's really bad for this fight coming up. More HP. Sure, whatever, I guess. I don't know, I think Speed Belt's just the strongest item he can have at the moment. And I should have went and got the next Ruby item for her. The next Taban suit, I think it's what it's called. Probably would have been better for this. The Dark Helm? Guys, by the way, if you ever have somebody and they tell you to call them the Dark Lord, they're probably evil. Okay? Have we not? How do you not figure that out? Any story where someone says, I am the Dark Lord, they're evil, okay? I don't know how people haven't figured... That transcends time, space, and everything. If they say Dark Lord, they're probably evil. Duh. Sorry, I was playing Sword of Mana on my Game Boy the other day, my Game Boy Advance, and there's Prince Shroud calls himself Dark Lord. He's evil, turns out. What? Yeah, definitely one of the Dark Lords. The Dark Lord? I don't know, kind of a slippery slope there to be calling yourself Dark Lord. Someone might start to believe it and think that you're evil. But, James, there can be more than one. There can be more than one, but there can be only one at the same time. Which means you guys must kung fu fight. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, yeah. Speaking of things that we should be doing, haste exists for a reason, you know? Just saying. I don't know why we weren't doing haste earlier. Maybe it's because I'm a dum-dum, but here we go. Got hasted up. If we haste up the whole team, we'll actually be able to defeat this guy in a reasonable amount of time. Haste Luca here, and we're gonna have Luca toss another Lapis. The only reason we have Lapises is for when we don't have Frog and Ayla in the party. Luca, you're worthless. Heal Luca before she hits the shell and gives us all a bad time. Oof. She would not have done so. She would have been stopped just in time. I guess the real question is, why would you want that, Holly? Why would you want that? There you go. Perfect day. There you go. In reality, it should say the Whammon at some point, but this is as close as we can get. Can I read that? Let's see. Wake up, play games, eat breakfast, play more video games, eat lunch, play more video games, eat dinner. That's the end of the tech tree there. Ice tackle. Get Luca. Our Marley, do not go to sleep. Do not. She's not even trying. She's not even trying. She's having a nap. She's just having a nap. So rude. Epic. Yeah, I agree. Sonic Team. Hi, it's nice to see you. It's been a little bit. How are you doing? Let's just cast fire. Let's just cast fire on it. Toronto, that's pretty interesting. I'm a little jealous. Fun fact about me. Uh-oh. Bash has a sort of secret desert named after him at DQ. Uh-oh. Well, it's not a secret anymore. Somebody let the cat out of the bag. Somebody. People were not supposed to know. What? Holly, Noah, is Toronto bad? See, Sonic Team, Noah is Canadian, I believe. I know you have the Canada aspect about you. I don't know that you are Canadian, so to speak. Honestly, though, that sounds like a good time. I would love to visit Toronto. Maybe not in the winter, but, you know, when it's hot here in Texas. Oh, look at all those skills. So good. Cure 2? Was that what we learned? Cure Touch. Massive. Restore allies' HP full. All of it. Just boom to the top, right? Nice. We got Cure Touch. Oof. Nice, but Fire Tackle. There, if we had had that just a minute ago for that fight, that would have made it way easier. So, the trick here is you push the shell, you climb the shell. That's what that little doll tells you if you talk to it. So you gotta push it here, but then you gotta go up to it and hit the A button. Or the B button, whatever it is, the one on the right. Anywho, assuming you have the normal controls as they were. What is that? Do you guys see that? It looked like it was part of the shell. Okay, so this scene changes a little bit depending on who you have here. And if you have Marley here, it kind of goes as normal. If you don't have Marley, but you have Luca, it acts a little differently. If you don't have Marley or Luca, then it is very different. I should make a short about that. How come whenever I accidentally scroll down, it's always the weirdest thing? James, I don't know. All who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please give us strength. Yeah. Chrono, the pendant. It's reacting. Usually I have Frog here and Ayla and Marley, but sometimes you just gotta change it up, see what happens, you know? Look at this delicious little scrum-diddly-umptious egg here. It's shattered. How's my voice acting? But we've come so far. Don't be sad. It was silly to think that we could get him back. Yeah, nailed it with the voice acting, right? First take, got it. I could do better, just so you know. Just so you guys know, I could do better. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not great. I'm not that great as a voice actor, but I did want to be a voice actor when I was younger. I need more practice. Nice. Ooh, a little eclipse there. What is this? Good thing we kept that doll in our pocket. That life-sized, you know, clone of Crono. We're back at that instant. It appears that time has been suspended. What would I react to, Holly? Is what a JoJo reference. You know, I have seen a couple episodes, somebody, but I am not familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah, we gotta hurry. Alright, let's put the doll there. We'll take the normal Chrono, and how do we leave? I don't know. We just fade to black, duh. That's how we get home. How else do you get home, team? You know, I clock out of my job and fade to black. Suddenly I'm home. Sweet action. Ah. Blind react to me beating Pantheon 5. James, you know, I told you guys that I would do that, and I wanted to, and then I didn't. Because I'm a terrible person. I'm so glad you're back, Crono. Crono's like, huh? What happened? Did something happen? Where are we? Who are you? Who am I? So this touching little moment, we knew this day would come. I do love this moment. One, it's very touching, tender, and sweet, and I love it. You mustn't... You can't ever do that again. Why? You got to do it once. I'm just saying, now we're even, right? She did it once. He did it once. We're square, right? I'm just saying, that's totally how it works. While you were away, a lot of things happened. First and after that, but Crono, are you even listening to me? There's so much you have to know. And he's thinking, where's my sword? Vladimir, hello, welcome back. Sorry you got to hear me moping there. He's not immediately part of the team. How bizarre. Will you take Crono because he doesn't speak? Yeah. Let's do I gotta do my team first, okay? We're gonna unlock that triple tech. Did Crono learn Luminaire, I believe? Yeah, okay. So we're full teched out on that in that party. Uzi Punch would be really nice. Crono has been triggered and frog. Okay. This party is just better for this. Technically, someone that can AoE heal is really strong, but lots of potential damage is really nice too. We're also almost to the point where he's going to transform again. Oh, hang on, gotta talk to old man. Hey. Oh, looks like you were successful, huh? Ah, don't thank me. I didn't do a thing, except give me the thing that let me do the thing. I just gave you a place to begin. Make me a member of your team. By the way, the Wings of Time has come looking for you. Seems to have a heart and mind of its own. So, what he tells you here is that there are a lot of side quests that you can do, is what really is going on here. Said, I have had vague glimpses of events, people, and places that will empower you. In the Middle Ages, a woman's sheer determination brings a forest back to life. No, it doesn't. A robot does it. Anyways, he tells you a lot of things that's like, hey, there's this thing, and if you investigate it, you can become stronger. And one of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person, and fast. It doesn't directly tell you, he doesn't directly say, go do this thing, talk to this person, do the thing. But he kind of tells you what you need to do. Let's see. I want some AoE heals and some sweet magic. I know what first, hold on, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Look at you, ladies weeping over you right and left. The night spirit which wonders, it can't be. See, Frog gives you a little hint here if you talk to him. Oh, James, I haven't gotten any cat food in a little while. It's probably too late, buddy. It's probably too late. Can't believe this. I'm so happy. What you up to, father? See, she gives you a hint. That's your hint right there. Don't put us through that again. Solar energy was used aeons ago, well before Lavos energy existed. It might be just the thing we need to defeat Lavos. See, solar panels used to be a big deal. And it gives you a glimpse of where to go. It really doesn't show you where exactly, but kind of gives you you can more or less guess the time zone, the timeline. The origin of machines. You mean to tell me I have a birthplace? Gives you a little hint. Each one of these characters gives you a little hint of the thing that you gotta do. Specchio, let's go! Yeah, he's talking to Ayla here. He calls her sweetheart. Alright! Somebody, I have played Sea of Stars. I actually beat it. On stream. It's on my YouTube channel. It was right before I started doing vertical streams. I was still horizontal streaming, and I did Sea of Stars all the way through. I haven't played it since we beat it, and there was some post-game content that I kind of wanted to do, but I just never got around to doing it. However, with the expansion coming up, or the DLC, whatever you want to call it, yeah, Chris, I played it blind. We figured it all out live as I was doing the thing. That game was so good. The music just got me going. The gameplay was excellent. I even made a short about one of my encounters with the turtle that was just coming at me a little bit too hard, you know? Oh gosh, Chris, you're such a turd. Ow, that hurt. Frog said, I don't like lightning. Well, if you were wondering what kind of content that I put out on my YouTube channel, well, now you know. Sea of Stars. That one. That game was so good. Somebody, if you haven't played it, bro, they're so good. And the game is so good. I would definitely watch it. Or not watch it, but play it. It's worth, I guess, watching it if you don't want to play it, or I guess can't afford it. But also, I would say that me personally, I would want to avoid spoilers and see it all for the first time. I don't want to do spoilers, but there's a moment whenever you lose something that you shouldn't lose, in my opinion. I get it. You know, Final Fantasy VII did it to us. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not saying that it makes me cry, but it does. Iran Fortress. We got Earthbound Island. The Banger Dome. Have you guys ever been to the Banger Dome? How silly is that? Okay, so let's see, team. We gotta start helping out these mysterious people that need our help. Who should we start with? Oh, I know who I want to start with. So check this out, team. This is a little fun fact that I guess it may not be important. The Game of the Year Awards. Yes, I knew about it before it came out, but I was not early enough to back it on Kickstarter. That had already finished, but it was just days from coming out whenever I first heard about it. Samurai Jack. Now that is an absolutely sweet show. I haven't seen it all, but it's based. You want to ship on Sea of Thieves and you named it House of Ligma? So check this out, team. If we come here, we can walk right here, and there's no indication that we can enter this as a dungeon. But we can. Obviously we can, right? So if you know about it, you can still come here. But you're not supposed to just know about it. You gotta find out about it, right? How do you find out about it? Well, there's a character that, if you pay close attention, he's kind of a character that you can talk to along the way, right? Toma here knows Crono. He says, I finally found a lead on the rainbow shell. There's something odd going on. Anyways, can you hang on to this for me? And he gives you his pop. It's definitely not an alcoholic beverage. It's just a soda pop. Don't worry about it. He says, if I don't return, come to my grave and pour this on my headstone. Gee, isn't this morbid? What he's literally saying is, I ain't gonna make it. Oh, also, we need to talk to this guy. He says his tools have been stolen and he can't get any work done. I don't think that we have to talk to that guy first, but we're going to anyways. Yeah, obviously you can enter it because I did, and I showed that, but you're not supposed to know that there's something there if you don't already. It's like the Isle de Morte, you can only find it if you already know where it's at. Well, you're supposed to go talk to Toma. He doesn't show up, but then you take his soda pop and put it on his grave here. And this is how you find out where the Rainbow Stone is, and that island is actually a place that you can go into. Isn't this morbid? Toma says, long time no see. I located the rainbow shell. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called Giant's Claw. You can find the shell there. And then the game shows you. Notice that the mountain now has an entrance, whereas it didn't previously. Beware, there are many beasts around. He says, time to shove off, and then he floats into Narnia. Nice. You guys are alright. A minute. See ya. At least he's not, caught up in despair or something crazy like that. So we can go back to 600 AD, the Middle Ages, and make it past here. And now, there it is. Now, not only does the cave have an entrance, but if you walk up to it, it makes it obvious, hey, this is a place that you can enter. So, I don't know, I think that, I like that kind of stuff, it's neat. Yeah, I'm glad that it doesn't bar me from going in, but at the same time, it doesn't tell me straight up, this is the place, Is it? I was talking about that with the Whammon. My husband's never around. Next time I see him, I'm gonna show him who's boss. Pow! Right in the kisser. Her husband's a little lazy. He wants one more soda pop, but he's gotta be... Bring me some more soda. Sir, I think you've had enough sugar for today. Pipe down. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Can't you see I love beer? Soda pop. Borrow my tools? Sure, I'm busy here, obviously, so get them from my Whammon. Okay. Whammon, can I borrow the tools? Yes, sir. What? His tools? Oh, hold on. I'm glad this random person that I've never met just says, sure, borrow my tools. I'm not gonna use them anyways, right? Nice. I got 1 tools. Neat. Anyways, as I was saying, the Whammon and I were talking about the original Beetlejuice along, yesterday? 2 days ago? I don't remember. But anyways, we talked about it because I never saw the first Beetlejuice movie, but I remember there being a cartoon, and I thought that the cartoon was pretty good. You've got some tools there. Will you lend them to a buddy? Sure. Since your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson's gonna lend them to me. Thanks for lending me those tools. Now I can finally get to work. Come on, you lazy blokes. I'm not saying that I remember the script, but there may be times when I do. Yeah, I never saw the original movie, but I did see some of the cartoon. And I remember thinking that it wasn't amazing, but it was pretty decent. We're done for now. Clear out the monsters, then call us. We have to pay him every time beyond this one that he comes back, but whatever, I guess. Look at these monsters. They're big, scary. I think that every time you defeat them, they do MP Buster, use MP Buster and drain your MP. That's kind of a bummer, but whatever. I've had worse. Definitely had worse. Rude. That's just rude. Oh, what am I doing? So, Ayla can't really attack them. She doesn't have magic, but we can try charming them and see what they got. MP but oh, Frog had enough juice in the tank to finish him off. Sad day. No MP. Broke my HP bar. Not cool. Not cool. We'll just give him a... That's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. I'm gonna give him a little ether there. We'll just use heal. 2 MP. This skill is so strong. 2 MP and you get a party-wide heal? Broken. Absolute broken. So broken. Okay. Also, we get some of the best gear in the game from here. Let's do this. Let's try Charm, and then we'll use Water too. See what that does for us. I always love Crono's face from the side. I definitely thought his front profile was way better. The side profile always struck me as a, I don't know what else they could have done, but I'm not sure what that is. Ooh, a Hyper Ether. That's awesome. These guys are stacked. Good thing, too, because they're about to take all my MP. Or not. Yeah, so side profile I always thought kind of... See, I'm a dummy. I should not have grabbed that treasure chest. Sometimes my hands act before my brain does. See, you want to leave all of the treasure chests. You want to leave them alone because you can come back in the, present time, pick them up, and then go back in time, pick them up again. So I could have gotten 2. I could have got 2, but whatever. I don't really need a bunch of Hyper Ethers. I'm not saying they're not useful, a full ether's typically enough to get the job done, and until you have way more than 60 MP, it might as well be a Hyper Ether, but I don't know. Always thought the side profile looked a little sus. Please don't murder us with your grudge. That would be great, thanks. Frog, have a nap, you're fine. Okay, 2,000 XP, that's kind of crazy, huh? While we're here, actually... Oh, he's out of MP. Nice. We need... I did not mean to use mid-ethers, but whatever. It's fine. Check this out. We should use not Frog for this. Let's do, we kind of do need Frog for this. We don't need Frog for this. Not this part specifically. We do need him later for this area, but not for this specifically. So there was a hole right here and we could not get through, but now we can. So we come in, we fight off the big spookums, and then we go tell the guys, hey, we're done beating up the bones in there. You're good to move on. So that's what we're doing. Antipod 2. Way bigger than the regular antipode. Is it antipode? Antipode A? Antipode Air? Antipod? I don't know. I've always said antipod because my brain doesn't work. And that's just what I called it ever since I was a child. Sorry, team. That's just how it works. Chris, why are you making fun of me? Why are you always making fun of me? Oof. I'm glad that missed. I thought that we had to hit these guys with magic, but maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe it's got to be a physical attack. Oh, I've got a better weapon for Crono. I forgot. We got him the Vedic Blade, which is, we're actually about to get him a much better weapon here. Oh, Cherokee, hello. Flame on, baby. How are you feeling? Sorry, I'm a little nerdy. Does lightning work? I gotta try. Ooh, she just got chunked. Oof, extra chunked. This game is a gem, Cherokee. This game is absolute fire. I agree. Okay. Let's full ether Crono and get this Luminaire going. Oof, otherwise we're gonna get shreked. Yeah, I don't know, the side profile just... I like the hands, I like the legs, the tunic. The face is always just a little... I get what they're going for, but... I don't know. Didn't quite do it for me, I guess. Ice Sword 2? Luca wasn't awake for that one. So she gets Cure 2, and it heals more. But regular Cure kind of beefy enough, I think. But yeah, Cherokee, this game's an absolute monster of a gem. Cherokee, when people ask me, what is your favorite game? I struggle to say anything except Chrono Trigger. Because it's not an absolute perfect game. It is pretty darn good, though. I don't know, it's hard to say that it's not perfect, but then tell you what's wrong with it. You know? It's one of those things where I think, well, it's not a perfect game because... Why isn't it a perfect game? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel about it. It does sort of turn-based battle, but also its battle isn't set in stone necessarily. Delta Force, nice. It's modular, I guess. I don't know exactly the best way to say that. But it's definitely, you know, sometimes you set an attack and you wait before you actually use the attack because, excuse me, you might want to wait for enemies to move themselves into a better placement. And I like that. I think that adds another layer to strategy in this type of game. With a move like Luminaire, Lightning 2, it doesn't matter. But if I was using Slash or Cyclone, I might just have to let them move around and just time it just right to get the perfect attack. And I think that's fire. Speaking of fire, I want to try Fire 2 and see if they absorb it. Because I kind of think that they will, but we'll see. Oh, they didn't. Interesting. They did absorb anti-poke. I don't... Is it the... It must be the ice. I figured because they kind of had a orange-ish red tint that it would be the fire, but maybe not. So, check this out, team. We're gonna run forward. Oh no, it's totally blocked, but look at that treasure over there. Don't you like treasure? I like treasure. I'm just saying, I like treasure. So, we're gonna go talk to the carpenter and tell him, hey buddy, I'll pay you 2,000 bones if you go over there and fix that building. Cost us? There you go, buddy. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. Let's get it. Let's get it, team. Wrote a song about treasure? I didn't know he wrote a song about me. Sorry. I'm a little bit of a nerd. We're done for now. Can't repair it all. Come on, you lazy blokes. So, here's the secret. So you guys ready for the secret? Star Sword. This is not a big upgrade, but might as well take it, right? Check this out. This is what I'm talking about. I think this is... Oh, they didn't fix this side. Bad carpenters. Bad. We don't do this. I gotta go talk to them again. I did clear out the monsters, but I guess I gotta pay them for both sides. I thought if I did both at once, they would do both at once, but they're lazy. Here we go, team. Are you ready for this? We're gonna swap Frog in and let him have his little moment. Cyrus, the fool who challenged Magus, rests here. The music is gonna kick in, and you're not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Cyrus, I hath returned. I shall honor my promise to thee. You guys ready for this? Cyrus, thou must think ill of me. Thank you for making the journey here. Dear Cyrus, thou must think ill of me. On the contrary, you have come far, my friend. Which is funny, he says that, but if you don't talk to him here, he haunts the present times, you know? When Magus defeated me, I thought of all those whom I had left behind. The king and queen, and of course, you, Glenn. Your skill and dedication is superior. I can rest now, knowing that everyone is in good hands. Goodbye, my friend. I love that he just knows that that's Glenn, even though he didn't see him get turned into a frog. Cyrus, wait! Bye, Cyrus. Wait for it. Wait for it. This music can kind of hit me in the feels and oof, do some dirty work to me. Let's put it that way. I'm so sorry, Cyrus. But then suddenly, Frog become man. The Masamune? The music kicks in. Yes, yes. Sorry. It spins about, but then suddenly, that emotional baggage. Oh my gosh, bro, get it together. All of that emotions weighing you down, bro. Let's go for a full power test now, right? That was special. I guess it means that a hero's power comes from within. Mucho metaphysical, man. Like mind over matter, bruh. Anyways, my mind? See, they're confusing him too. Now for a yummy, full-on test. It's thrashing time. I love that. I love that they're like two bros hanging out and being a sword. Oh, 'tis flowing with strength and vigor. 'Tis the true identity of the Masamune. Suddenly he's like, Cyrus, I got you, bro. I'll fulfill your wishes. 'Tis a sad farewell. Onward. Doesn't seem so sad anymore. But the music kicks in and you know it's about to get real. It auto-equips the Masamune for you, but also Brave Sword, 148, Masamune, 184. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hero Medal, back where it belongs, on our hero, right? We all know that Frog's our true hero. Just saying, he's definitely the champion that we all need, and probably none of us truly deserve. I'm just saying, he's that good. I like him that much. Maybe I'm just silly. Hey, go fix the runes. I already paid you. Here's more money. So this part is important, okay? He's gonna fix the runes, and then we're gonna go collect our treasure. But we have to do it the correct way. We're done for now. Come on, you lazy blokes. Whatever you say, boss. So the real treasure here is the Masamune being leveled up, right? But also, look at this treasure box. Take out the contents? No. You have to tell it no. I know you're gonna want to say yes, because juicy treasure, but you have to tell it no. You don't have to tell it no, but trust me, it's better for you if you just tell it no. You don't know, but you want that to happen. You want to tell it no. And that's because the future one, it's a power-up. If you do that, and you can actually get some of the best equipment in the game. Right here. An excellent bow for Marley. An excellent, really powerful sword for Crono. Technically, it's the sword that he can hit the highest with, I believe. It's actually kind of nutty. He gets a, I don't want to spoil it. We'll just see it when it happens, okay? Arc Impulse kind of strong, but it's only single target. I always liked Arc Impulse, thought it was fun. That's probably gonna finish all the enemies off, but if it doesn't, we're gonna heal up Crono's MP. But I'm excited. I want to show you guys this. Get dunked on. Look at those nerds. Deadlock. Chris, I'll have to check that out. I saw your message about it being a thing that you invited me to, but I did not get a chance to interact with that message till it disappeared. And I use Steam a lot, I guess, but I'm not a Steam person, and so I don't know how Steam works, and I could not find where that was, so I'll have to check. I'll have to check after stream. Let's just use a MIDI, so that should be good. And then Luminaire! Also water, go ahead. So this music, James, it kind of makes me think of Sea of Stars music. That music in the game is just... it's so good. It just hits everything just right. That game is... It makes me think so much of Chrono Trigger in all of the best ways. It's just... perfect game? Maybe not. But really, really well done game? Absolutely. It's crazy good. There was a friend of mine that wanted me to play I Am Setsuna, and I played it a little bit, and there were a lot of Chrono Trigger aspects to it. It was called a spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger, and I can see that. But it left much to be desired in terms of the narrative, and even some of the gameplay. It had some voice lines in it, which was cool, but the problem was, every time you did literally anything, a voice line accompanied it, which it was fine, I guess, but also there were times I wished it would just not do that. Not as much, maybe. Maybe tone it down as the game goes on. You know, Final Fantasy X, for instance, at the early game, there's a voice line all the time in battle, but as you get later on, less and less. I like that. That's a good method, but this one never slowed down, and it kind of, I don't know, I guess it wore on me a bit. So, we go to the past, and we check these items, but then we come to the future. What's this? Nova armor leveled up, became Moon armor. Nice. So, Nova armor is technically better than, our Moon armor is technically better than the Nova armor, but I usually like the Nova armor better. But check this out. Holly Blade leveled up. You got the Shiva Edge. Nice. Hansi, hello. Thanks for coming by. Also, level up for Siren. Got the Valkyrie. Nice, look at this. Sonic Arrow to Valkyrie. Almost double? Almost double, that's crazy. Boom, massive bump for her. Massive bump. Hansi, why are you not sleeping, bro? If you should be. Are you alright? I do get it. I have some trouble sleeping most nights. So, I definitely understand. That one, really strong to pick up in the future first, well, the present, and then in the past, because then you get two. That's awesome. Let me turn that down just a little bit more. Well, thanks, Hansi. That's a very, I don't know, heartwarming thing to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope I make you smile. Hope I don't keep you up too late. Sleep is good, buddy. Sleep is definitely good. I'm sure you know that better than most, or as well as most. Well, I appreciate that, Hansi. Thanks, buddy. We're working on it, team. We're so close. So close to a point where I can monetize this stream. That'd be great. I'm not looking to put, 500 ads every time I blink, but maybe making a few pennies off my videos and stuff here or there. I don't know. That might not be so bad. We'll see. Sleep's for the weak. Sleep is for washing blood off that uniform. You don't get no blood on my uniform. You must be outside your mind. Sorry. Look at this. You ready for this? This silly Kali blade. Who wants that? So sad. What a sad sword, you know? What's the Dreadnought song? I was quoting, Facing the Titans. That's what I was quoting. Look at this. The Kali Blade, 156 up to 164. Nice, right? But then you realize the Shiva Blade is 175, but also 4 times crit hit damage. Mind explosion there. So technically, this sword can hit harder than even the Rainbow, his best, Crono's best sword. If he crit hits, it does 4 times damage instead of just 2 times damage. That's really strong. Really strong. And as I mentioned, I think the Nova armor is better than the Moon armor. It doesn't get plus 10 defense to magic, and it has lower normal defense, regular defense, but it protects status. And that is way stronger than the magic defense, in my opinion. It's just way stronger than the magic defense. Dark Helmet, cuts shadow hits. Yeah, sure. Why not? Anyways, I think that is well worth it. Black Mail, I think it's better to have the Moon armor. But anyways, yes, that sword is so strong, Hansi. I love it. Got some magic tabs here. Nice. I like to use the magic tabs on Frog because the AoE healing that he gets is just... It just pops. 2 MP for a party-wide heal. It boosts his healing spell. It boosts Slurp Kiss. It's just... boosts his magic damage, which in my opinion is kind of lackluster, but really, really strong. Hansi, that is easily, by a lot, Super Metroid. But I used to speedrun Super Metroid, so there would be days where I would beat the game 4 or 5 times in a row. So that definitely wins easily. Okay, what do we want to do next, team? I know. We should go and collect some... I should have stayed in the Middle Ages first. We should go and collect some equipment. Some equipment. See, Hansi, but when you say what is my favorite game... I don't know, it might be Chrono Trigger. It's hard to pick. Sometimes it's hard to pick just one. But this game is so good. It's hard for me to want to say anything else. Some games take the cake. This one takes the whole bakery. I'm just saying. I think we came here and got this, right? I think it's a wall ring, and I'm pretty sure we already picked that up. Yeah, we did already pick that up. Okay, that's fine. There is one specific piece of equipment that I'm looking for. The fire vest, or the fire mail, as we're going to turn it into. Right. I think it's, do I know who my first sub was? I don't, actually, Hansi. I'm not sure. It was 10 years ago, probably, that I got my, maybe 11 years ago that I got my first sub on YouTube. I made this account a very long time ago. I just didn't really build it up for quite some time. Which is sad. I should have started posting a long, long time ago. I was doing Twitch stuff. I could have just thrown YouTube on top of it, but my computer could barely handle streaming. I didn't have any video editing software, and free stuff was not, you know, largely available back then. Nowadays, DaVinci Resolve, free, awesome. Back then, it was a little bit harder to break into the editing field, I guess. Also, here we go. This is it. Something's reacting inside. Do we want to remove it? Nope. Same story. No. Nice. 1200 era? Oh, what is that, Hansi? Your first sub? Nice. Here we go. This is what we need right here, team. I think they get moved upstairs, if I recall. Recall? That was right here. I'm not totally crazy, right? You remember the first stream you watched? James, what was that? Oh, I see what you mean, Hansi. Sorry. My brain doesn't work. Well, thanks for that, by the way. I appreciate that. Did I already pick them up in the future? OG Legend of Zelda. James, I'm so glad that I played that day. Because, I don't know, you've been really great to me, and I do appreciate that you're here. You're here so often. You know, I tell you that I appreciate that, but honestly, I don't tell you often enough, so thanks, buddy. That's very cool of you. Okay, let's go back to the past and pick those up, I guess. Honestly, we don't need the red mail. The red vest is fine. And truthfully, we don't even need that. It does make a fight with the Son of Suns a lot easier, but it's really not necessary. Did we want to remove it? That right there was the black vest and then the fire vest? The next time I play it, it will be your last? Oh, what do you mean by that, James? Thanks, Hansi. That's very awesome of you. Hansi, before you sleep, I did put out an actual YouTube video. I'm not sure if you have seen any indication of that. But if you're interested, buddy, it's a full-on video that I edited myself. I'm not really strong in editing, but did the thing and trying to learn and do better as we go. But anyways, thanks, buddy. Get some good rest. It's about 15 minutes long, so longish, but not gonna kill you. I think it's in the castle. Maybe I'm silly, but I think it's in the castle here. Good night, buddy. James, in that case, I guess we're never playing the original Zelda ever again. I did always kind of like the music to this castle. I thought it was fun. Very simple, but really drives the, I guess the era. I mean, it drives it home. I definitely know this is the Middle Ages and I'm at a castle with knights and guards and such, you know? Pew. Something's reacting inside. Take it? Nah. I think we already came up here and stole the king's treasure. Yeah, it's a bronze mail. If you pick it up late, it's basically worthless, but if you pick it up early, it can save you some money, give you a little defense boost. Hi, team. Thanks for standing in the way. They're so great, aren't they? I don't know, this music just... it's kind of good. It's kind of good, James. Why is the cook here? Why is the cook here? That doesn't really make sense. We tell him he saved the day, and he's like, nah, I just cooked some jerky. Now, James, maybe I don't know how it works, but don't cooks usually perform their craft in a kitchen? Isn't that, like, normally how that works? The king really only cares about his realm. Even when your mother passed away in King Eliza. Queen Eliza, did I say king? Anyways, he worked all day. No one could do that. It's inhuman. Oh, child, it's ancient history now. Tell me more. This may be difficult. Well, Queen Eliza's condition suddenly changed for the worst. She desperately wanted to see the king one last time, but he couldn't find the time to drop by. Said he had some work to do, but knowing nothing about death, you waited faithfully by your mother's side. Eliza passed away in sorrow, as if the king indirectly killed her. Such a shame. What? Father killed my mother? Yeah, but what do I know? There are reasons for everything, right, dear? Now, so glad to see you again. Please go visit the king. Now that you're mad at him. A kitchen is where you cook the heart. No, I said that wrong. A kitchen is where you hang your heart. Dang it, I messed it up. Here we go, team. The red vest became red mail. Nice. So we can kind of do this part. I wonder how this works. I don't think it works at all. Oh, Nadia. What do you want? I'm not giving in to your demands. Marley. It's your fault for leaving the castle and letting these hoodlums in here. You might as well beg for bread on the street corner. Stop it, they're my friends! And we don't need to beg for bread, I'm rich! We got hundreds of thousands of coins from beating up skeletons. Father, you care more about your country than me, or Mother! What? You killed Mother! The king. Get out of here this instant! I never want to see your face again! Good riddance! I'm out. Meanwhile, Crono and Frog are like, well, this is awkward. We're no longer family. Do as you wish. Oof. Rough moment there. Hansi, the beginning, the middle, and the end are the strongest, and I wish I had scripted more skits, but I built the script, and then later I added skits, and I thought I really should have done some of the script around skits. I just kind of thought them up on the fly and inserted them, so it wasn't the optimal way to do that for sure. But I'll do better next time. I was thinking about doing Secret of Evermore. I'm not sure if you guys know what that game is, but it was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. A lot of people say it's mediocre. I understand why some people say that, although I disagree. I think it's actually a really good game. Not without weaknesses, but I think overall, it's pretty solid. I give it, you know, an 8.5 out of 10. Have you heard about the UK report system they made for people to report people who don't report money made on the side? Oh, I see what you're saying, James. Yes, I have seen that. It's genuinely the only long-form video you've liked off the bat in a while. Well, I'm glad, Hansi. I hope I can do the next one better. I don't know. I'm going to try, perhaps foolishly, to up the ante a little bit and outdo myself. I've already been brainstorming in my head. I don't know if it'll come out well, but I don't know. The noodle's cooking up here. So we're going to swap out the Nova armor here for the red mail. Temporarily. I want to do this thing, but first, let's go talk to Taben right quick with Luca and our party, because he's the one that gives her gear. But she has to be in your party, I believe, otherwise he won't hand it over. So, Frog doesn't do well against fire, so here we go. Five Nights at Freddy lore video. I'd probably never do one of those. Oh, you're just in time. The Taben suit! That's really strong. I don't think it's definitely not her best armor, I don't believe, but it is really good. Load vest, Taben, oh, maybe it is better than, maybe it is her best armor. Anyway, speed +3 and fire guard up. Actually pretty strong. Actually pretty freaking strong. So, let's do this. Anyways, sorry. Seems good, but if you want to try something different, you can. Just don't try to always... Yes, Hansi, I'm not going to try to one-up myself to a point where I... Why did that come here? To where I can't constantly outdo myself. I just want to... Robin, that game is one of those games that I always felt like was really good, but not very popular. And I feel like a lot of people just missed out on it because they didn't know they were missing out on it. Alright, team, here we go. We're gonna fight the Son of Suns. So, what I used to do whenever I was younger is I would just hit... I would just cyclone the guy in the middle. And, I would just watch for the one that didn't counterattack, and I knew that's the one. That's the one I attack. But, as I've gotten better at this game, I don't do that anymore. I just find the one and attack it a bunch. It is technically the better way to go about it. That's the one right there. Flare happens and that's kind of a bummer, but it's not that strong, especially since we got the flame vest. Sammy, hello! Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming by. How you feeling today? Happy to have you. Luke is going to take a fair bit of damage from that. Oof, I didn't think it was going to do that much. I knew it would do a lot. I didn't think it would do that much. So I cast haste on Chrono, and honestly, if Marley and Luca fall, I'm not that worried about it. Chrono, technically you can fall in this fight, even with the red mail on, but it's not very likely. It's not very likely. So I'm just going to roll forward like this, and we're going to crush this guy. He's going to get straight whopped on. Roll tonic. Usually I just let them fall, and I just don't care if they do fall. Whatever, we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay, so he does the roulette shuffle, which means I guess the vulnerable flame is moved around again, so we gotta find it. Of course that's how it works, right? He casts Flare again, Marley's out. I don't know why I cast that on her. Oh, lucky. Yeah, bye Marley. I'm not gonna worry about picking her back up, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I see I have the Rage Band on. I should have equipped something different for this fight, but whatever. Whatever. Schematics, it's fine. Doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. So we hit the bad flame, I guess, the weak flame, over enough, and eventually the sun loses its sun. It loses its light. How could we let this happen, team? We actually want that to happen. See, Son of Sun's losing its fire. Uh-oh. I wish I had rezzed her before. Whatever. 3,800 XP, 40 tech points. That's a lot. Marley missed out on some of that, but whatever. It's fine. So he's going to transform back into the Sunstone. Doesn't seem to have an ounce of energy left into it. We would recharge it with sunlight, but it would take eons. That's fine. Fortunately, we have eons, right? We literally have eons. We don't have to worry about that. Let me show you, team. This is how we do eons in an instant. We go back in time. Duh. So we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna go over to the Sun Keep and drop it. I always found it interesting that the Sun's Palace is not the Sun Keep in the future. They're not the same place. You kind of have to just go and find it. It's up over here on the northeast side of the map. There we go. I should have traveled southwest. Whatever, it's fine. Ooh, look at this sunny spot. We'll just leave the Sunstone. Well, back to the epic. Is it epic? Epoch? Epoch. Epoch? Epoch. Anyways, we're supposed to just jump forward to the future and expect it to be done, but if we do that, we find out that it's missing. But we come here to the present and find out it's missing. I don't think that you actually have to come in here and see that it's gone. I wonder if someone from this time period has taken it. And I don't remember which, but in one time zone, the Sun Keep has a tab in it. I don't remember what kind of tab. I think it's a power tab. But I could definitely be wrong there. Could be wrong. So, Sammy, what are you doing tonight? What brings you by, if you don't mind me asking? I wonder who has the Sunstone and how I might figure that out. You're interested in the Moonstone? Well, someone simply left it here. Seems important to you folks. Why don't you take it? So if you don't fix his selfish attitude before coming to pick this up, he won't give it to you. Because he's selfish, of course. He's a flaming douche canoe. Nice. So, I don't know why we don't go back to the past and put the Moonstone back in prehistoric time again. I guess because there would be one there already, but anyways, we put it back here in the present and head to the future. He does sell fish. I don't get it. I don't know why he would want that. What, does his family want that? Does he even care what they want? You know, if he sells fish, probably doesn't care. Luke is like, sweet, back to my house. Alright. I'll modify the Sunstone to extract its solar power before solar power was cool. Right here, team. Beep, 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 beep. And it's finished. I take sunlight, make gun. Yeah, that's how that works, right? You got the Wonder Shot. So, the Wonder Shot's an interesting weapon. It's good and meh at the same time. It's based on, it tells you it's based on on her HP, but really it's based on, I believe, the last digit of her HP. So 409, it's based on the 9, which means that 9 means it would do a lot of damage. And it might be the first number, but I'm pretty sure it's the last. I'm about 80% sure it's the last. Mason, thanks for coming by, my guy. How are you feeling today? Hang on, I want to go this one. We're going back to the future. I can't say that. Dang it. Have I ever told you guys that I love this game? It's so good. It's so good. The music also, it speaks to me. So we can pick up a couple other weapons that are good for Chrono, but here it is. I thought so. Power tab, there you go. Nice. There. Bro, team, Mason's growing up on us. Now you're a teenager? What the heck? Careful, it goes faster than you think. It just keeps going, buddy. But congratulations, happy birthday. Oh, 12, okay. So, sorry, not a teenager. Not yet. Soon, though. Very soon, perhaps. Maybe in 1 year or so. I don't know, I'm not good with math. That's a lie, I'm pretty decent with math. Not crazy good, I'm not on James's level, but reasonably good at mental math. Okay, so what's next? Oh, why don't we just stay here? We can go get the rainbow stone, the rainbow shell. Right here. Death Giant Claw Island. Death Island. Math hard, I agree. Toma's crumpled notes. Nice. Is this the Tyranno lair? Yeah, it must have been pushed underground when Labos fell on it. And it didn't get destroyed, it just fell underground. Dang it, almost got that treasure chest. I knew it wouldn't work, but I wanted it to work. The Gigasaur? So, I think these guys do a lot of damage, so we have to be a little bit careful. I need to change back to my normal team. Look at that damage, bam! Not even weak to lightning yet, or weak because of lightning strikes yet, and it did that much damage? That's crazy. Ultra Electric Discharge! Don't ever say discharge to me. Gigasaur got bopped. 8 or 5. Oof, I don't know. Or a whirl. Then we're gonna take another wonder shot, right? You finished your paper? Chris, have you been doing homework? Luca at a 3. Oh, just crushed it. Straight crushed it. I don't know. The wonder shot's a weird weapon. Sometimes it's just beastly. Sometimes it leaves a little bit to be desired. I'm just saying. Frog, Ayla, love this team. This team is my my go-to. Love these guys. They're the goats. That save point didn't get pushed under the ground. I'm just saying. This is not the right way. Something's wrong with my brain. Don't worry about it, team. It's all kosher. We're good. We're chilling. It's fine. Chris, you talking about your paper on the we talked about it. Internet? Yeah, the internet bill? I think these guys absorb lightning. So we're not going to attack them with lightning. I'm pretty sure they absorb it. I don't know if they give us anything on charm. I think they do. Yeah, hyper ether. Okay, I was pretty sure they gave something good. Honestly, kind of amazing. Ayla, don't do it. She's crazy. It's a legal rebuttal to an accusation of a crime? Interesting. Oh, look at that massive damage. You see that? That's crazy. The Vedic Blade is so good. Or Vedic Blade, the Shiva Edge. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Vedic Blade is okay, but the Shiva Edge can be really strong. Crono's crit rate is reasonable, but not amazing. But every time he crit hits, the Rainbow Sword is better. Just to be clear, Rainbow Sword is better. Meow. It's definitely better, but strictly speaking, crit hits. I thought that would drop me in. Whatever. Yeah, strictly speaking, if you crit hit, Shiva Edge is where it's at. Rude. That's just kind of rude. I hope Crono counters you. Ha! Software development bachelor's? That's pretty cool, buddy. What do you develop in, if you don't mind me asking? Or what kind of code do you use? Or prefer, I guess. I don't know how to speak English, okay, team? These It's rough. It's a rough life out there. Sometimes English is just not my strong suit. Another thing that I might have mentioned, Falcon hit, kind of strong. What kind of certifications are you going for, Chris? That guy's, yeah, he's done. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think I smell cookies. Chris, you have the Sec Plus? That's awesome, buddy. I don't know if I told you. I might have. Oh no, monsters. Pretty sure I smell cookies. Anyways, I have my Network Plus, Security Plus, and JNCIA, which is a Juniper Networks associate degree, cert, that thing. She's lying. I think she's lying. I think she's lying. If I say loud enough. Oh, snap. Chrono got mollywopped. I'm not paying attention. It's a Pop-Tart. That's what it is. Whammon doesn't love me enough to bring me cookies. See, if I say that, maybe I'd get cookies, right? The CISP. I have considered going for that, Chris. I was studying for the CISA, the Cybersecurity Analyst cert. I was studying for it, and then I kind of stopped because I don't know if you know this, team, but I'm trying to do a lot of things, and I just don't have a lot of time. And I had to cut something out, so I stopped studying because I wanted to make YouTube videos. I wanted to do more streaming. I wanted to do more stuff. Hey, Hansi, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you think so. I appreciate that, my guy. Hey, get some good rest, and we'll see you next time, perhaps. So, you know, I want to do more. I always want to do more. Even now, I want to do more. I think I dodged a fight over there. Pretty sure I dodged a fight. Yeah, these guys, I thought, where were they? Oh man, now I'm gonna miss. Falcon hit's only gonna hit one of them. Or it's still gonna hit both of them. How about that? Nice. Flap. Take that guy. Yeah, I don't know. CISP, maybe, but I was kind of bummed. I got all three of those certs, and my job didn't give me anything. No raise, no special bonus, nothing. They did pay for me to take the cert test, which was nice, but it's kind of a bummer that I apply myself, get this additional training, and it doesn't really do anything, you know? It's sad. This training that I received, or that I underwent, would benefit me more if I took that training and went somewhere else, which is crazy to me. You'd think a company would want to develop you and keep you long term, but doesn't seem to be the case with my company, at least. They don't mind if I train up, but they don't want me to leave. We'll give one to Frog too. Honestly, I thought about boosting Ayla with some strength tabs, but she's kind of monstrous already. I didn't think there was a tab or anything up there. Chris, you know, we're gonna give her the sunshades. Actually helps. It doesn't help by raising her attack number, but it does raise her damage a fair bit. The Zodiac Cape. Kind of strong. Kind of strong. Ultimate Whammon defense. Not defense against Whammons. Defense for Whammons. It's totally different. Okay. We're getting close, however, to my favorite item. I do have a favorite item. I know that may shock no one. Falcon hit. Let me show you something funny, you goofy leapers. Check out my sword across your dome. I don't think that's gonna piss them off. They got a little bit more health than that. Didn't mean to hit the Gigasaur. But Chris, you know, I am going to keep studying at some point. I wanna work on some more videos. Get some more stuff out. Let's charm that Gigasaur, see what he's got. I don't remember. Rude. He's not interested. How can you do that? How can you do that? Ayla fluffed her hair for you, wiggled the tail. You're not into that? I mean, you have a tail. You guys are like a match made in not. Okay, try once more. I'll give it one more shot. I hope, Barry... Lame. I hope my video does continue to get at least impressions, if not views. My impression click-through rate was really low. Less than 1%. I think it was 0.8%, which is... That's pretty low. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it still gets some impressions, even after a while. We'll see. The better thing about a YouTube video is my streams, they might get views for maybe a day after they're concluded. But a video can get video can get views for years. So, I don't know, maybe there's something there. We'll see. Oh, look at these guys. Okay. So, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna swap the party. And, Wonder Shot speed. She actually is kind of fast now, but do I want the speed belt or the hit? I think we want to give her the hit ring. Yeah, Chris, so less than 1% of the people that saw my thumbnail clicked on it. That's like someone that in a short that just kind of scrolls and then scrolls right past it the moment I say, hey team. They gotta scroll pretty fast for it to not count as a view. I think it's 3 seconds. But I'm not certain. That's just speculation. Come on, please get the rubble. Dang it, Luca. You were supposed to be the power hitter. Well, that's fair, Chris, because, you know, not everything interests you. It's just how it is, right? YouTube's job is to shove it in front of someone's face that actually wants to see it. Or might potentially be interested in it at least a little bit. And then it's my job to grab and keep their attention once they've decided, I'll check it out. Randomly swipe up and down. I don't know exactly how that affects it, whether it's good, bad, neutral, or, you know, I don't know specifically. This one's a trap. Nice. Oh, let's swap the team back. I'm weird. Okay, that's the order we're going with. Magus is a good character. He's actually pretty strong. He's very reasonable whenever it comes to melee attacks, but his magic is also really strong. He's kind of got it all, except he really fails in the department of team attacks. He's not much of a team player, you know. Kind of weak sauce whenever it comes to his dual techs. He basically has none. He does have some triple techs, but you have to equip the goofy stones. It's the only way to get the triple techs with him. Like this blue rock, Omega Flare, the black rock, Dark Eternal. You know, you have to equip the rock, and then you have to figure out the party, because it doesn't tell you. So you just kind of have to figure it out, and if you're able to, sweet. Otherwise, good luck. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yep. I'm stuck. So, we could go forward here, but we're not going to. We're not going to yet. We will, but not yet. There is a, there's a thing. We need to get the thing first. It's the best item in the game. Is it the best item in the game? Arguably, no, not really. But I think it's a really strong item. Blah, blah. Whatever, guy. Check this out. You think you're ready for it, but you're not ready for it. You guys are probably ready for this. I'm not surprising any of you at this point. They have Slurp Kiss and Drop Kick. It's really strong, but honestly, Drop Kick isn't wildly stronger than just triple attack or triple kick by itself. It is a little bit, but not a ton. But that Mass Immune crit hit's pretty beefy. This party doesn't have everything. They kind of lack a little bit the triple tech, or the dual techs. Some of them. This right here. The Frenzy Band. Rage Band, 50% chance to counterattack, right? The Frenzy Band, 80%. 80%, that's crazy. That's not every time, but it's, you know, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 you're gonna attack back. You're like a goldfish, the snack that punches back, or whatever the slogan is, you know? Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I love it. I don't know, I think that's really strong. I am stoked though. I am stoked. Team, my video got me 10.4 hours of watch time. That's awesome. I need that. You know, if we're hoping to get to the monetization. And so that's great. If that keeps going and I put out another video that does even better, you know, assuming I make a better video, I need to make a better video. That's what it really comes down to. So we can keep going. I just gotta not give up, for one, and oh, that did not stay open. I wasn't expecting that. It's fine, doesn't matter. We'll just get a little bit more XP along the way. Easy peasy. Later, nerds. I think, well, yeah, no. That's what I was thinking. We won't have to fight those guys again. I don't remember if there's another battle for us here. I don't think so. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine, team. I did heal up. Kind of a bummer, but doesn't really matter. We're fine. Oh! Oh, James, you're a man after my heart there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. No, no, sir. You're an absolute snack. I love how they're just walking by this big rusty Tyranno, and they're not scared until he screams at them. Stop screaming at me. 3D attack. 3D attack is so strong. It's my favorite attack. Bam! 3,000 damage. Is this real life? You know? So strong. So powerful. So this party has an AoE attack problem. They don't just have a lot of attacks that just hit the everyone on screen. I think they have enough AoE attacks to make up for it, but they don't have full, you know, battle-wide attacks. At least not very many of them. I don't think they have any triple tech or dual techs that do that, actually. No, they don't. But I think their single target damage is good enough to make up for that. And I feel like in a lot of cases, it's worth it. Their single target, most big battles is largely fought well enough with single target attacks. Oh, a red mail, neat. Don't scream at me. I'll poke you. He screamed at me. All right, Ayla can get that. Yes. See, we even counterattack when it screams at us. How cool is that? I'm just saying. Just saying, Rage Band, best band. Except for my Marriage Band. You better believe it. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do 3D attack. Nice. Let's go, team. Look at that. X marks the spot, and then Ayla just... I still have the red mail on, which honestly happened by mistake. But it's sort of a fortunate mistake. It works out well enough if he happens to get off that fire attack, which I think he will. I think we're one 3D attack short of finishing him off. Maybe we're too short. I forget. He's got a ton of HP. I don't remember HP levels. I just get a feel for how long the fights should take. And I go off of that. Whether or not that's good or bad, I guess. Whatever. Bam! See, I told you, one off. Oh, good. My God. See, puppy, we could have been friends. Why did you have to scream at me? Why couldn't you just let me walk by? I could have pet you. We could have been friends. We could have been friends. What's this? The rainbow shell. Let's carry it back. Boop. Oof, that's heavy. Maybe castle people help. Castle people help? Sure. And then we run out. We don't actually have to run out. It doesn't matter what we do. It fades to black. And, you know, need to go home from work? Fade to black. Need to get a rainbow shell carried out? Fade to black. We ask you a favor. Keep the huge shell safe here until the next century, right? I ask for the sake of Crono, please carry out the request. Chicken, or what kind of chicken? Chris, that is... How the chicken is prepared is paramount in the answer to this question. If it is a grilled slab of chicken, and that's it, the burger. But if it's like chicken strips and you have sauce to dip it in, burger. No, I'm kidding, the chicken. So, preparation is key. Preparations A through G have all been a failure. So with that being said, I vote that we move forward with preparation H. In case anyone doesn't know, I was quoting Austin Powers. I'm so dumb. Okay. We're gonna stay here for a bit. We're gonna do the forest section next. But I just want to say thanks, team, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. I had a good night. Had a lot of fun. Tomorrow, I think we'll finish the game up. See, it says the fated hour, but once you've done all of the side quests, you'll know because it says the final battle instead. Anyways, thanks, team, so much. Love you guys. Smooches. I plan to stream tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. So, hey, we'll see you there and we'll crush it. Bone and fried, no batter. Chicken, as long as the sauce is good. Otherwise, if there's no sauce, then burger. Anyways, Smooches team, love you guys. I will see you tomorrow night. Take care.